Nimbus. The space gate to Dark World is charged up and now open. Welcome back, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter. It's your boy KDZ. Twitch, YouTube, X. It's your boy KDZ bringing you guys another Mark Watch. I've been saying Twitter the entire time, guys, since we started live streaming to Twitter. Excuse me, to X. Even though the icon is still the bird on StreamYard. It's your boy KDZ bringing you guys another Market Watch. And again, guys, the reason why we do these videos is because I have a huge passion for trade card games. I love talking about trading card games and want to continue to build a community that has the same love and passion for admiring all those gorgeous lore windows as I do. And with that, let's get into it. Yeah, I couldn't even finish the intro before I started rambling about X. But no. It's crazy, guys, because this is actually part 2. Unfortunately, part 1 I had to delete because 10 minutes in, we lost audio. And you're just watching a mute screen and me go over, the 25th Rarity collection. The first 10 minutes, I was actually talking about Ikoria, Lair of Behemoths. I'm not sure if you guys even know what that is. People who are not familiar with Magic the Gathering, but the Happy Godzilla Day had me on Ikoria, Lair of Behemoths. And other people who are in the know, and that's the only difference now. Like, I think I was out here like noon Central Standard, and it's freaking 8:55 now Central Standard, November. It was warm. Excuse me. Earlier, it felt so good. Now it's kind of chilly. Excuse me. Yeah, Ikoria. All the stuff we talked about in terms of not there we go. All the stuff that we talked about for this set, the first 10 minutes was golden. You could hear it, but everything after this, it fell off. But we went over a couple cards. We went over Ghidorah, King of the Cosmos, a 5-drop, 1 green, 1 red, 1 blue, 2 colorless. Mutate. What is this mutate ability? If you cast a spell for its mutate cost, for 3 colorless, 2 blue, and 1 red or green, put it over or under target non-human creature you own. They mutate into the creature on top, plus all abilities from under it. Okay, so that's even new to me because I started playing Magic a little bit ago. I played it like way back in the day when I was a kid, when Magic was definitely not what it is today. And then I started playing again at the beginning or at the end of last year. And Ikoria had like just rotated out of the format. So I didn't get to play with Ikoria, so I don't know this mutate ability. Like, they have abilities that rotate in and out of formats. Like, there'll be creatures that have them one format, and then the next format, there won't be any creatures that have a certain ability. And mutate is one of these, and it's just tied to the lore of the story behind everything. Even though, was there an invasion of Ikoria for the Phyrexia All Will Be One set? I wonder about that because that was like a new thing that they brought in the Phyrexia All Will Be One set, which it freaking took the airways by storm. Like, the marketing for that was crazy. I saw everybody talking about Magic when that Phyrexia All Will Be One set, and the commercial was popping up everywhere. Freaking Elish Norn, oh my goodness, she is not a waifu. I'm sorry. No, sir. Elspeth, please come save us. Please come save us from this monstrosity. I hate your name, Elspeth, but in the face of that, I'm singing it like Beyonce. Elspeth, please. But on top of mutate, it has flying and trample. I don't even know what this mutate is. Whenever this creature mutates, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land permanent card. Put that card onto the battlefield. Wow. Wow. All right. Channel my inner V. But yeah, and then Godzilla has a couple full art cards in the set too, which is actually pretty cheap. Since like I got back into the game like last year, Icoria's went down like $50 for his collector box. But I mean, you could probably get like a draft box. You see, you got Godzilla, Doom, Inevitable, a 7-drop, 2 red, 8 8 with trample and haste and cycling. And then you got Bioquartz Space Godzilla, which has mutate and trample. What is it? A 5-drop? 2 colorless, 1 black, 1 green, 1 blue, 6/6 with trample. And you may cast Bioquartz Space Godzilla from your graveyard using its mutate ability. Okay. It's a mythic. Like I said, we already went over these earlier. Even though I deleted the video, I couldn't have no video up, guys. There ain't no audio in there. Come on, I can't even listen to it. I can't have it up there for y'all to listen to it. And then you got Godzilla Primeval Champion. Like I said, that original, Japanese movie Godzilla look. $128 listings as well as $449, market price $941. So that's pretty cheap for Godzilla, the man himself, full art lore window. Come on now. Immortalized Godzilla. I loved Godzilla when I was growing up. I thought he was so cool how he always won. I thought he was just the dopest. Like, I didn't understand what the heck was going on with the story, but I did understand that when the fighting started, Godzilla came out on top. Now let's get back to our 25th anniversary rarity collection. Like I said, what we was talking about earlier, and then like after I made my video, I saw John. He made his video, and he was clowning about the same thing I was clowning about, how freaking Pot of Prosperity super rares are worth more than the ultra rares. But I'm just like, he said it was like people are like seeing that the artwork is there, and they're like, oh, because like when you look at the listing. When you look at the listing, either the super didn't fail since I've been on here last, because it was above both the secret and the ultra. So either it failed or the secret appreciated, but the ultra is not even $6 anymore. It's 75 listings as well as $713 for the ultra. But he was saying like that people were like, oh, the super rare has a image, so it's legit, and the ultra rare doesn't have an image, so it's fake. But I was just saying that it was just like, I guess because the super is a unique printing, and there's already been ultra printings of prosperity. No, wait, has there been an ultra printing of prosperity, or am I tripping? No, I'm wrong. There has not been another ultra printing of prosperity. It's just cheaper than the super. But he did make a good point saying that it's harder to pull the ultra because yeah, you have a chance in the ultra of getting the collector's rare or the ultimate rare in that slot. So that'll take away from the ultra pulls that you would get, but you have nothing in place of where the supers are at. And so you're always going to get the same number of supers. So yeah, guys, the supers, I'm really impressed with what Prosperity is doing right now. A $30 playset, $21 playset for the Ultra with 7 printings like this, when you're guaranteed to pull one in a $90 booster box. I might have to go back and just watch some of those box openings and see how many prosperities are actually pulled. because when you think about it, it's like you have 5 times 20. It's 120 cards that you're getting in a booster box. 120. There's 82 cards in the set. So you're pretty much guaranteed to pull at least one copy of every card in a booster box because you can pull them all in each slot. So you're guaranteed to pull at least one prosperity, regardless of what slot you hit it in. I mean, essentially, they're valuing them all at the same price. They're all at like $7 to $8. Pretty much saying if you pull one of each, then that's like $24 overall. But that's so well. The super rare shouldn't be priced as well as the secret and the ultra because it's harder to pull the secrets and the ultras. You're going to get more supers than you are secrets and ultras when people continue to open up, especially the set in bulk. You're going to have a lot of super pot of prosperities. Pot of prosperity is carrying the set. No, no, because pot of prosperity QCSR is 31 listings as low as $30. Oh, the Starlight Rare. It's $100 play sets for QCSR prosperity because Starlight Rares are $400. And the Ultimate Rare is actually trying to compete. The Ultimate Rare is actually trying to compete for top. Well, no, it's not. Prosperity is an interesting card because this is a card that I did not own, that I was waiting for a good time to pick up a reprint for it. And this definitely seems like a good time, but because of where the supers are priced at, like I was expecting them to legit be $1 because you're guaranteed to pull them. Because you're like guaranteed pretty much to pull at least one of those rarities, super, ultra, or secret. They priced them all at the same. But like I said, I don't see that holding. The super should definitely fall out. But at 8, I'm hard pressed to think it's gonna fall to 1 from 8. If anything, like 3 to 4. That's really interesting. But again, because of that price point, I'm like, I feel like I should go for just a shinier copy of Prosperity because the prices are just way too comparable. The prismatic collector's rare is $15. I can get a playset of prismatic collector's rares for 45 as opposed to getting supers for 24. Like platinum secrets were 11.38. $12. Why would I could get a platinum secret at 36? 24 for some. No, I'm not grabbing the supers now. If I'm trying to go in on product prosperity right now, I'm grabbing platinums. I'm grabbing collector's rares. They're cheaper than the original print secrets had a blazing vortex. Honestly, the best value is the Starlight rare, to be brutally honest. 47 listings as low as $2.99. Well, is that legit? That's not legit. That's got to be damaged. Oh my god. The best value is the Starlight rare. It's $300 right now. This thing was a solid $600. It's $300 right now. People really trying to fire sell it. Something I do think is interesting though is that um not the EBP of Pot of Prosperity. Oh, is if Pot of Prosperity can dodge the ban list, because I mean it's pretty much dominated as like the pot card of choice, right? Or do you think that they're just going to power creep it as opposed to trying to ban it? They're just going to be like, no, we'll just make a pot card that's better to. It makes sense. It makes more sense to play than Pot of Prosperity. Hmm, that's a good point. Because if they go with that angle, I'd be hard pressed to see the Starlight Rare really appreciate that much to really rebound back to 600 if they go to power creep angle. I'm sorry, guys. I just got lost in thought there. I was just reading Pot of Prosperity's effect to myself. I forgot I was live streaming for a second there. You guys got to check me when I do that. Start hitting one in the chat or something. Say, come back off of Nimbus. Come back. But no. Let me back up. Yeah, prosperity. Prosperity is definitely the card. It's like the staple that was like next to triple tactics thrust that was like so needed to play. Even though like I don't think Triff played prosperity. And Mana Dion. I think they like need every card in their extra deck. That's an interesting way too. They could make a deck that's like so good that's like tier one that needs every card in the extra deck, so it doesn't even make sense to play Pot of Prosperity. They could power creep it like that as well. So I don't know. There's some interesting things they could do to Pot of Prosperity, but regardless, probably best value, the best margins. Because yeah, it's like how liquid is a $600 Pot of Prosperity? Are people really chomping at the bit to buy it when it's that? Well, I don't know. Like I said, when you build, and it's a pot card, when you build a relationship with a deck, you want to personalize it. And like I said, guys, I talk about these TCG markets as if we live in a vacuum, as if we live in these TCG worlds, as if there's nothing else to buy other than trading card games. And that's how motherfuckers live. And they will spare no expense to personalize their pet the way that they see fit. And like I said, I really commend Konami for doing this, for making it that much easier for us to be able to do that right now. Like, yes, the secondary market is taking a hit, even though, like I said, people had a chance. I think I was talking about this earlier. I was saying people had a chance to sell their Pot of Prosperities for $500 when they announced the reprint. Like, we went back and looked at the chart at the Market Watch earlier today, and it was like it was holding steady. Then it got the announcement, and then like February, it fell like $100. And I'm like, that was your chance to sell it. Like, you were holding it for I don't who knows how long since Blazing Vortex came out. Okay, you were holding it since that long. You had your feel. Now it's time to cash in on it. Play the game. And I'm like, the people who were going to diamond hands, regardless of that, anyways, they're not complaining because they were going to diamond hands, regardless of that, anyways. As John would say. But no, you can't complain about that. As the kids say these days, get good or don't play. But no, I'm not done talking about the rarity collection. Because there's other stuff in here. What I wanted to, what was nice, let's filter quarter century secret rare. Let's filter low to high. Artemis the Magistus Moon Maiden is the cheapest. No, Code Talker Inverted is the cheapest. It's 99 cents for QCSR Code Talker Inverted. Ice Barrier is 242. It's more expensive than Code Talker Inverted. Okay. Pre-preparation of rights, 318. If the QCSR for pre-preparation of rights is 318, how much is the Prismatic Ultimate and Collector's Rare? $2 for pre-preparation of rights? The Iris Sword Cell, 289. I wonder what her Starlight Rare is looking like. It has steadily been falling, but Red Eyes Flare Metal QCSR is $2. What is Red Eyes Flare Metal Original Print Ultimate, Secret, and Ghost Rare looking like? Why didn't they put Zeus in here? Magician Salvation, QCSR 389. Fairy Tale Luna's 287. Okay. Pot of Prosperity Super Rare is more expensive than all of these. I mean, come on now, guys. What are we talking about? Is the market going to correct itself? Or are these going to like hit $8? Or is Pot of Prosperity Super Rare going to hit $1? What's going to happen first? Nightmare Unicorn QCSR $4. What's the original print secret rare Nightmare Unicorn looking like then? Deco Talker Heat Soul $361. Like the staples are holding this setup by the throat. I mean, are you kidding me right now? Look at how cheap these QCSRs are back here. Celine, Queen of Master, 540. Are you kidding me? Cherubine is back here, 522. Like, and none of these are being targeted for buyouts. Like I'm saying, people are just so smitten with the staples. I mean, rightfully so. But I see one of the cards I was looking for back here right now in QCSR. Dengirsu, the Orcus of the Evening Star, 67 listings is all 638. What's Dengirsu Ultimate Rare looking like? We can't even reverse engineer this because Konami, TCG players' links don't work how they should. And nobody else got a Dengirsu in their card game. Ultimate Rare Dengirsu at an OTS Tournament Pack 11, 48 listings as low as $20, market price $33.73. Dengirsu has never been this cheap. I think I got caught holding like 5 ultras when they were around like $8. So I did miss about $45 value when I could have turned around and used that $45 and bought like 7 QCSR Dengirsus. As Perfect Sale during the sale games would say, incredible. Like this set has so much depth. Like I want to go back. I want to talk about Duelist Nexus. I want to talk about Age of Overlord. We'll just have to extend the market watch. But I like to keep these things slim. But the value back here is, again, incredible. And what are some of these other cheap ass QCSRs going for? Like this should be your focus. Dang, after Dengirsu's like $5, it jumps to 12 on Harpy's Featherstorm. Are you kidding me? Dark Ruler No More 16, Fallen of Albaz 1398, Nadir Servant 1045, Fossil Dig 949. The only thing Galaxy has 4 armor photon. See, Galaxy, they go hard. Konami go hard. They think they slick. They threw freaking QCSR Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon and the freaking Mega 10 as a promo. Then they gonna give us Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon Dragon for the extra deck and Galaxy Eyes Afterglow Dragon for the main deck. Yeah, let me go ahead and throw y'all at least 5 QCSRs y'all can throw in y'all's decks. And then with Dark Magician, gave us Dark Magician and then gave us Magician Salvation up in here. Like I'm looking for the themes. Like I'm trying to match like how many, I'm looking for archetypes that have multiple QCSRs. Those are archetypes that you can personalize to the extreme. That's what I'm saying. Like the QCSRs for TGs and Testinas. The value on them. Okay. These prices are kind of wonky because at the top of the page, Harpy's Featherstorm is $11.90. And Dark Ruler No More is $16.22. But then in the middle of the page, Galaxy Eyes Full Armor is 91 listings and so at $642. Market price $12.88. What? How did this go back to high to low? I went to. No wonder. Oh, when I was checking out Dengirsu. Oh no, TCG player. Danger's got a couple now. You got Danger Jackalope right here, and you got Danger Nessie out of Monstrous Revenge. The Danger Nessie is way more than the Danger Jackalope, though. Dogmatica Punishment, Nadir Servant. Ecclesia got her Starlight. What is it? Ecclesia? Ecclesia's in here too. Egyptian God Slime 644 QCSR. Sphere Mode 842. Crusadia Avermax 718. Small World 881. Like, guys, this is essentially max rarity. I can't imagine the collector's rares or the ultimate rares actually being worth more than these in the long run. This is max rarity. It's under $10. Yeah, there she go. Dogmatica Ecclesia the Virtuous. 37 listings as well as 903. Market price 911. Summon Limit, Vision Hero Ferris, Artifact Lancia. Artifacts, do artifacts have any? This might be artifacts only one. This all artifacts got for us. They threw one for Shadal's in here. They threw them a bone. Orlo Savage, 1091. And then just staples down here. There's other staples that are not as prominent, like Dimensional Barrier, Lava Golem, Reasoning. But of course, guys, we can't be out here all day. Hopefully, I provided some value with this live stream market watch. Like Kakarot, send me your energy so we could come out here, you know what I'm saying, bright and early for that part one, knocking it out the park. We're going to be doing some more deeper dives, probably on some of these individual cards and like how the other printings have been affected by this essentially being declared max rarity on a lot of these cards. And it's $10. But with that, we're going to be getting up out of here. Nimbus, are we in there? Are we in there? Yeah, we in there.